What is going on, YouTube? Your boy Grim back here on Grim Takes. And today's the first day of a 5-day stretch of me reacting to Prof for the first time. So I'm really excited. I think on Saturday, I did a quick little Prof featuring Ren to kind of transition from the last artist feature to this week's artist feature, which was really nice and convenient that was just kind of there. I didn't even know that existed when I picked Prof originally. But I also know that I had mentioned on that track that I had a little bit of experience with Prof just in short form, and I was a little concerned about does he have a lot of substance behind what he does, or is he just an absolute master of flow? The guy has insane flow. It's impossible to deny. And a lot of people started recommending this track that we're going to be doing today, which is Louisiana, the live in color version, which I've seen, like I said, I've seen some of Prof's stuff online in short form. Most of that has been from these live in color segments. I think they're a lot of fun. They're really cool. And it's an awesome way to kind of just get your image out there and build your name as an artist. So props to Prof for participating in and uploading so many of these. I feel like a majority of his major songs probably he has done something like this for. So that's cool, man. And that's awesome. And that's fun. Today's the first time I'm going to be seeing one in full, though. So let's go. Louisiana. Let's see if there's some substance here, man. Chair up a little bit.
The moon is low and so am I. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I heard Lil Snitch gon' testify. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I never knew that it would be a suit, try to take my life. I'ma give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I let a fucking liar change my mind. I let one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. One-way flight. We spent the summer in the fire. We had to flee her home at night. Rooms filling up with smoke. I think we about to lose our life. I just wanna do what's right. Help my brothers and the sisters in the fight. You'd have thought that it was 1965. Ain't no more time to be polite. I got my head on a swivel.
Okay. First and foremost, again, you can't deny the flow. It's insane. Just the way he opens that, I feel like he's so fearless with what he's willing to do with this flow. He gets really creative with it, and he's overall just a fun artist to listen to. He is pleasant to the ears, so that's all cool. Already I'm sensing a lot more substance than I've gotten from any of the shorts. There's definitely a story being told here. I'm not 100% sure what that story is yet. We've had a couple of different references to things, fires in Louisiana. I don't know anything about that. Would have thought it was 1965. I don't know if that has something to do with civil rights movements that were happening in the 60s, or what else would be going on in Louisiana in the 60s, but we're just gonna keep going and see what it is.
Who expects snakes in the middle? Consider
Let me roll that back a little
You'd have
bit.
thought that it was 1965. Ain't no more time to be polite. I got my head on a swivel. Who expects snakes in the middle? Consider them family to clarify. But stab you in the back when they're terrified. One for the pigs that were raised that way. Take control back on top of getting paid. 2 for my family that came as slaves. Still haven't got justice, been forbade. 3 for my family that's hungry in the streets. Tents in the city, been growing every week. Every day is something new, I just can't believe. I got the anger in my heart, been burning in the heat. The moon is low and so.
Ooh, okay. So I feel like maybe I was on the money there with that civil rights comment. He's talking a lot about, I know he mentioned the word slavery, and it just kind of feels like he's genuinely talking about, you know, some of the struggles that people have to go through in certain neighborhoods. I'm actually going to roll it back one more time because I really want to hear what he said, because I'm actually really into whatever story is being told right now.
I got my head on a swivel. Who expects snakes in the middle? Consider them family to clarify. But stab you in the back when they're terrified. 1 for the pigs that were raised that way. Take control back on top of getting paid. 2 for my family that came as slaves. Still haven't got justice, been forbade.
Did he say one for the pigs that were raised that way? In reference to like, you know, shout out to my homies that just don't know any better and they're like hurting people and putting people down just because they think that it's what's right, and sometimes because it gets them paid. I don't know. Or is he just talking about police in general? I don't know.
3 from a family that's hungry in the streets. Tents in the city been growing every week. Every day is something new I just can't believe. I got the anger in my heart, been burning in the heat.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I get where this is going. And to the guys who were like, substance? ? Listen to Louisiana. You guys were 100% right. You were 100% right. I didn't even know Prof had this side with this awesome storytelling. You can clearly tell that he's really invested in what he's spitting about. This is also a very different genre of music for me. I don't listen to a lot of like hip hop stuff, like modern hip hop. I don't listen to any modern hip hop artists at all, you know. Say the most recent artist I listened to was probably like Uzi in 2015. Maybe the SoundCloud era of like 2015 to 2018 ish. Since 2018, there has probably been no rap at all on my playlist outside of like older stuff. Just stuff that I heard growing up, you know, like 50 Cent. I could even name who else is in there. I'd say my favorite two are probably 50 Cent and MF Doom, which I got the food poster up on the wall over there. Somebody pointed that out one time. Yes, that is an food poster. So I don't really have a lot to reference to as far as what's the quality of the song, because I'm just not in touch with the genre, but it feels really high quality to me and I'm really enjoying it. And so far, this is definitely a 10. It has the substance I was looking for. This is a 10.
Is low and so am I. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I heard Lil Snit's gon' testify. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. Never knew that it would be a suit try to take my life. I'ma give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I let a fucking liar change my mind. I let one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana.
I'm pulling up the lyrics on my phone.
When we fly, junkies fighting for their life. 100 needles in my alley every night. I see the news crews outside. The Boogaloo boys out all night.
Give me a sec here to kind of catch up to what I'm missing. Just filling up with smoke, thinking about losing our lives. Ain't no more time to be polite, blah, blah. Consider them family to clarify. I'll stab you in the back when they're terrified. Yeah, one for the pigs that were raised that way. Take control back on top of getting paid. Okay. Never knew that it'd be a suit trying to take my life. Is this just a reference to kind of coming from a certain walk of life and certain people who don't come from that walk of life, not respecting that culture and not really like actually wanting to support the nation, help the nation grow, and like Suits trying to keep certain people down? You know what I'm saying? And Suits in this case being a reference to the government. Or am I just completely missing the point? That's the best I can do off of that line, but I'm really trying to figure that line out.
Everyone gets strapped in high.
Let me go back to the beginning of this verse.
100 needles in my alley every night. I see the news crews outside. The Boogaloo boys out all night. Everyone gets strapped in high. They in their trucks riding round at night. Come to the city looking for a fight. It's a full moon, y'all hold tight. Where might one go to find peace of mind? Where might one find one who treats you kind?
Ooh.
Everybody think they got the angels on their side.
What I love about this guy, what I noticed about him, even just watching the shorts before coming and bringing him to the channel and being like, yeah, this is a guy I really want to deep dive on and actually check out his music. He rides the beat so gosh darn well. Like the first few times that I really heard that and I started analyzing the few shorts that I had seen and rewatching them to just kind of like find how he does it, I like really had to reflect on my own music catalog and be like, holy, like there are levels to this and I don't even know how to achieve how well this guy can ride a beat. It's like he is simply another instrument. You know what I mean? Plainly, this is like a rap orientated kind of delivery, but he is an instrument in and of himself, and I love that.
Where might one find one who treats you kind? Everybody think they got the angels on their side. Is it possible for us all to get radicalized? I don't know how I'm gonna make it through another one of these nights. You can tell I'm at the end of the rope just by the look in my eyes. We're all going hungry with isolation. To feel something, find confrontation. Is it possible to have faith and patience? You can't breathe when we're all contagious. I don't know how this all unfolds. Time's fast and I'm getting old. Going deaf from the things I'm told. Don't know where my head's gonna go. The moon is low and so am I. I'm gonna give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I heard Lil Snitch gon' testify. I'm gonna give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I never knew that it would be so try to take my life. I'm gonna give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I let a fucking liar change my mind. I let one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. One-way flight.
Wow. Hell motherfucking yeah. All right. Yeah, okay. So I'm a lot more excited for Prof Week coming up than I was 5 minutes before I did this recording. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, man. I'm so tired. I don't know if I have the energy for this. My favorite thing about this channel, man, is that I find these freaking awesome ass songs just from you guys recommending them down in the comments. Songs I never would have found otherwise. Like, no shot I would have ever listened to this for any other reason. And I'm more often than not, the song ends up completely making my day. And I'm like, holy, that's crazy. Like, how did these internet people know that I was going to enjoy this experience? You know what I mean? How do y'all know me like that? And for most of you that are here, it's probably only your second time seeing me react on YouTube because you just showed up for Prof for some of the Ren carryovers. I know that's not true. And even people who were here before that. Speaking of people who were there before that, if you've seen my Mafra reactions, I hope I'm not overselling this, but I put Prof in that same category that I have Mafra in right now, just off of the back of honestly, just this one track, not even the other track that I reacted to that was featuring Ren, because that was more of a music video form. That wasn't quite live. You can just like tell that this guy was born to make music. You know what I mean? If he was doing anything else in life, I don't know. It would music. There is so much emotion in everything he does. His delivery is sharp, but there's so much emotion behind it. And coming from the metal scene, that's something that like draws me into music to begin with, right? Especially coming up in the metal scene of the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, so much of that shit was just like whiny crap and just like emotional, unburdening music. I got a freaking Linkin Park tattoo right here. So like, what is 95% of Linkin Park's catalog, right? At least their early catalog, right? It's just like hardcore emotional investment, right? I listened to Korn's self-titled album today on my drive home, and then when I got home, I listened to 9 Inch Nails' The Downward Spiral, which are another excellent albums that have attained like legend status. In part because the vocalists of both of those albums just invest so much emotion into every single track, like just raw emotion. There's nothing refined about it. You know what I mean? Prof has that same energy, but this guy's flow is so smooth, I can't even call it raw. It's really refined, right? And he can sing too on top of that. Like, half of those guys I just mentioned can't even sing for real. Trent Reznor could sing, but Jonathan Davis is a toss-up if you think he can sing or not, for real. I'm really impressed. I am really freaking impressed. This song had everything I was worried I wouldn't find in Prof, which is substance, raw. You were built to make music. None of this is jibber jabber. Just, yeah, cool flow, but what's it mean? Crap. I don't even have a third. Those are like the two most important things to me. And yeah, absolutely knocked it out of the park on this one. Louisiana gets a solid freaking 10 out of 10. If you don't rate it 10 out of 10, what's wrong with you? Try to enjoy life a little bit more. Nah, not for real. I'm just playing. But yeah, wow. Next, I'm going to be reacting to Good Time Boy because, and please forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Francis Dahl Francesdal. I don't know how to pronounce it. See, recommended it, and she's been a regular here on the channel. So absolutely, I need to pay her dues and react to Good Time Boy. So expect Good Time Boy tomorrow. After that, oh, excuse me, burping a little bit here. After that, I don't know what I'm reacting to. So I need you guys to leave a couple more comments. Let me know, where do I go from here? Louisiana was pretty big, so it feels like it's only down from here, although down won't be that steep because it's still Prof at the end of the day. This dude has talent, very obvious talent. But I need recommendations, man. So fill me in for my last 3 days of the week. What other songs should I check out from Prof? And if you feel like it too, go ahead and throw an artist name out there and let's start preparing for our next artist feature, man. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. I hope you guys had a good day today. My day just got a lot better listening to Louisiana for the first time. And I will see you next time. Grim out. Peace.